Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So the crowd on my left is slightly more energetic than the crowd on my right. My name is Mazahir and I'm playing the role of a sergeant at arms. The moment this role came to me and the moment I search on Google, I just suddenly feel like a police officer. Sergeant at arms. And my role is no different than a police officer. I'm here to make sure and ensure that everything runs well within the meeting. Couple of basic checks that we do in Toastmaster. 3 things first of all. We don't speak about politics, gender, sex or religion. And the reason why we don't do that is because while you may be very entitled to your opinion, but whatever you are going to say on the stage, you might end up hurting somebody's sentiments. You never know, is what I'm saying. Right? As the stand-up comedians been saying, my joke doesn't offend the person who I'm joking about, but somebody else. Correct? Yes? Alright, so there are a few things that we do in Toastmaster. Apart from that, a basic check. First thing, on the entry-exit. The entry and exit is from main gate. Washroom is on my left-hand side, but the entry is around that side. We have water bottle. We will pass that during the meeting. So in case you feel thirsty, please drink. Keep yourself hydrated. It's important. Alright? Meeting will be recorded and will be uploaded on YouTube. So in case if somebody doesn't want their recording to be done, Shivam, in case if somebody doesn't want this to be done, let us know and we will probably edit that part. Our club our club provides an environment where we respect each and every gender. So any kind of an unethical behavior within, outside or before the meeting, it is not allowed. So be cognizant of your actions as well. All good? As a Sergeant at Arms, it is also my responsibility to run the voting. The voting will happen using the voting link and the voting link will be provided in the members group. Is there any guest over here right now? No guest, right? Everybody's a member?
Yeah.
Only Mukul says yeah, everybody else like... Okay, everybody okay? All okay?
Yeah.
Yes, we'll do it in sync. Everybody okay?
Yes.
Super. Now with that, as a Sergeant at Arms, my duty ends over here. Let me now officially, as a presiding officer, open the meeting number 49 with a stroke of gavel. Thank you. Healthy harmony. What a wonderful theme chosen for today. And I was reading a little bit about it. Didn't get enough time apparently. It talks about rather than thinking long term, you also may want to focus on your health for the shorter term or maybe the journey of it. Now we did this small breathing exercise. If most of us, because if I was there in your place, I'm sure I won't be able to focus, so I'll talk about myself. But if you're able to focus just a little, did you notice a small exercise of breathing can put you to such a calm?
Yes.
Yes? So, similarly, there are certain habits that we all want to get going with, but somehow unable to. Example, we all think, okay, let's start running. I'll do it from tomorrow. I'll do it from January, February, right? And things just went on. Now we are already towards the very first meeting of December 2023. In case you haven't started with your health goal yet, this is the time. So do your pre-work and start from New Year. We all make those New Year resolutions, right? Okay, I'm going to start running. Anjani, you with me on this, right? Yeah, I'll do the cycling and whatnot possible. Shobha has a cycle track and whatnot, right? All of that happens. Having said that, as a presiding officer, I definitely do have a couple of important announcements, which I'll do it towards the end of the meeting. Toastmaster International is a forum which started way back in 1924, almost 100 years back. So 99 is the current year running for it. It started with Ralph C. Smedley, who then looked an opportunity among people and figured that yes, while we all raise the toast in the social gathering, there is a hesitation in people speaking during social gathering. To remove that hesitation, he formed a group. And he said, let's go here and start a club that encourages one another to do better. Maybe it was just a toast back then. And it has evolved in such a manner that it is now a lot beyond talking about your active listening, talking about the public speaking, talking about the leadership skills, talking about what not possible. And I was discussing this pretty recently with somebody that said, listen, there's this possibility of you learning a lot while teaching somebody. You observe that, right? That when you're teaching someone, especially people who are married over here and they have kids, when you teach your kids, you learn a lot from them, right? So whenever you teach, you learn a lot from them. So the whole forum was established in such a manner. This club, Whitefield Toastmaster, started last year with the whole idea of uplifting each one over here and saying, let's go ahead and let's encourage this person to do better on stage and otherwise. And I'm glad to say that our club has successfully completed a year. Can we have a round of applause? For a Toastmaster meeting, we have a host and we call it Toastmaster of the Day. Good thing is our club meets during the day, so it matches more, right? Now, this person who I'm going to introduce as a Toastmaster of the Day is a person to me who comes across as someone who means business. You meet this person, the talks are limited. You know, those who say, I talk but I talk sense, right? Count me in for anything that I'm in. If I'm not, I'll tell you I'm not. Somebody who has been supporting our club with his actions during the club meetings and otherwise outside, and successfully, been an active member and supporting a lot, right? Let me now introduce the Toastmaster of the Day with a wonderful theme, Healthy Harmony. Toastmaster Abhineet, over to you. Let's have a round of applause, please.
Thank you, team Mazahir. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Is working, Mazahir? This one? That's perfect. Yeah, perfect. So today's theme is healthy harmony. What a nice theme. And Mazahir has already started talking about that with his non-verbal expression. He gave us a minute exercise to keep us calm and composed. I think that's really, really awesome. So, fellow Toastmaster, dear guest, it's my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all the Whitefield Toastmaster meeting number 49. So today, theme is healthy harmony. I'll repeat one more time. It's all about balancing the mental and the physical health and finding the right connection between these two. That's all about the healthy harmony. Every day, what do you do? A single iota of exercise, or you do something to keep your mental thing healthy and physical thing healthy? Can you just give any answer, like anything which you do it to keep yourself happy on daily basis? Meditation. Give a big round of applause for him, right? Awesome. What else? Exercise. Give a big round of applause for her. Amazing. So these are the basic things we do. Do not start with the big thing. Start with the lower hanging fruits. Let's say meditation, which is possible. Physical exercise, the running and the cardio, which is possible. Let's start with that. Start balancing the mental and your physical well-being. This is really important. By the way, in this stressful world, these things are really, really important. And most of the time, what we do, and Mazahir was rightly pointing it out, mere paas time nahi hai, I don't have a time. Procrastination is the one of the things which we always follow. Like, let's do it. It's my ringtoners, or maybe whatever the reminder I've set up, let's take it more five more minutes, right? After that, I'll stop it. But it doesn't happen, right? It keeps ringing, keeps triggering you, but you don't follow this. Try to routinize yourself and follow the actual essence of the healthy harmony, which is really, really important. So, just after this, the theme, the people who do not have idea about how the structure works. So I would like to talk about the meeting structure. The first will have the prepared speeches. In the prepared speeches, the member will be delivering a speech on particular project, whatever they have chosen. And the second will be table topic. In table topic, the member will be challenged. They will speak, they will stand on their feet and they will speak about some of the impromptu topic. And guests can also participate in that. Guests are also welcome. And the third, which is the evaluation session. In evaluation, now general evaluator and also will have the team of evaluators who will be evaluating the speeches and as well as other aspects of the meeting. Some tag team members, they will be also evaluating, like let's say timer and our counters and grammarian, they will be validating that part. So that will be the meeting flow. So without any delay, I'll call out our general evaluator. So before calling our general evaluator, I have something to talk about him. So general evaluator Jayesh, and he's working as a software engineer in Bangalore, and he's working with the JP Morgan Chase, and he loves traveling, listening music, and explore interest in the music, and recently he has started learning piano. So I would like to invite Toastmaster Jayesh for as a G. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhinit, for my introduction. So today, as Abhinit said, I'll be performing the role of General Evaluator, and in this role, I'll be evaluating the meeting, each and every segment of the meeting, right from the start till the very end. And at the end of the meeting, I'll be presenting with my report, where I'll be highlighting all the lows as well as highs of the meeting. So now, to help me with this further, I have my tag team, that is the timer, the R counter, and the grammarian. So without further ado, let me call upon the timer for today's meeting. I'll introduce you. So by profession, he is a data scientist and he likes to play badminton. This is his first Toastmaster session as a member. So everyone, please join me in welcoming Toastmaster Anjani in Whitefield Toastmasters Club and his first role as a timer.
Hi everyone, I'm Anjani Kumar. Today I'll be serving as a timer. As timer, I'll be taking note of all the time taken for all the speeches. The purpose is to ensure all the speeches are on track with respect to time. So coming to the times, to do so I'll be using 3 cards. First card is green, next is yellow, the third one is red. Okay. So today we have prepared speeches. Speaker can take 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes I will be showing green card, and at 6 yellow, and at 7 minute a red card. Speaker will get 30 seconds as a grace period. For table topics, speaker gets 1 to 2 minutes. At end of 1 minute I will show green card. 1:30 I will show yellow, and red at 2 minutes. Here as well speaker gets 30 minutes as grace period. And evaluator will get 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes I will show green card, 2 minutes 30 seconds I will show yellow, and towards 3 minutes I will show red. And here as well evaluator gets 30 seconds. Towards the end of meeting I will be coming with timer report. Thank you.
Next, I would like to call upon the R counter for today's meeting. So he's from Agra. He's a CA and CFA professional, currently working with Standard Chartered Bank. When he's not crunching numbers, he likes to read books, playing badminton, and exploring new places. So, hand it over to you, Toastmaster Harshit.
Thanks for the introduction, Jayesh. Good morning, fellow Toastmaster and guests. My role as a counter is to record all the unnecessary sounds, crutch words used by all the speakers in the role player. They include crutch words like and phrases like you know, so, but, like so, etc. All these things. The purpose of this role is to take care of all these words used by the speaker and make all these people to aware, like so they can minimize the use of these words in near future. I will show my report at the end of the meeting once called upon by the GE. Yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harshit. So next I would like to call upon the grammarian for today's meeting. So I am just fetching his introduction. Just a minute. Don't know why my phone is hanging. So Avnindra, please welcome you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jayesh. Thank you, fellow Toastmaster and dear guests. Being a grammarian, my role divided into two parts. First is choose the word of the day. So today's word is pragmatic. Pragmatic is an adjective, and we can use the meaning is that realistic and practical approach. So uses is like other day my boss said, Avnindra, you have to be very pragmatic when you are delivering customer deliverables. So this is one of the use. And second part is that keeping ear out for great uses of the languages and find out the opportunity where better emphatic word could have been used throughout the meeting. So I will come second half the meeting to deliver the report. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Avnindra. So I would like to thank all the tag team members for explaining their respective roles properly. Next, I would like to hand it over to the Toastmaster of the day. So please, Vineet.
Thank you, Jayesh. Perfectly fine. Yep. All right, looks like energy is missing in this area, right? Awesome. I think we have seen some pragmatic examples of the yoga session, kind of breathing exercise. Definitely I'll talk about, I'll not stop the theme here. This theme will be keep rolling throughout this meeting. So I'll give you certain examples. Let's say for example, everybody works in front of system, right? Laptop. There are 2-3 basic exercises which we can maintain to balance our mental and as well as the physical thing. So now there is what you can do, you can maintain this posture and you can just keep your knees little down and just do it maybe 10 times. What will happen is, first you will learn how to balance it. The second is, some physical movement will happen. And if you have any back pain or something, it will give you the instant relief. So that's how you can balance. Maybe we will have different examples. Feel free to share those examples. If you are finding some pragmatic examples, definitely share it with us, and that will help us to drive our theme, healthy harmony, which is really, really important. In fact, for the speeches as well, we have a lot of exercises which keep our mental thing in a very calm situation. Because when you are in a tough time, or maybe if you are feeling little uneasy somewhere, you can do those exercises. Right. So it's not 1 and 2. So without any delay, we'll move to the next agenda item, prepared speeches. So for the prepared speeches, this speaker is going to deliver, attempting the L1P2, and for his mastery, presentation mastery pathway program. And before getting a speaker on stage, I would like to invite evaluator. And to evaluate this speech, we have the evaluator, Toastmaster Kevin. So I would request Toastmaster Kevin to speak about the objective of the meeting, objective of the speech. What do you think, Kevin? Yeah.
Thank you. So today I'll be evaluating the speaker number 1, Hrithvis Dinkar. Hrithvis will be attempting his L1P2 speech, which is a project on presentation mastery. So timer, please note the speech will be for 5 to 7 minutes. And Hrithvis, if you can just resend that evaluation form to me once again, that will be great. Yep. Thank you and all the best to you. Back to you.
Please don't stop clapping. Keep clapping. Let's start. So before inviting Hrithvis, I have his intro with me. He is a software engineer by background, and he basically is from the Jodhpur, Rajasthan. He enjoys reading classic literatures, playing board games, and going on road trips with friends. So please join your hands together for Hrithvis. Please come. So Hrithvis, my favorite habit. Stay Hrithvis, over to you. Thank you.
Good to be here in front of you guys. Let me start with a question. What is common between Leonardo da Vinci, Albert Einstein, Warren Buffett, Oprah Winfrey, and Lady Gaga? Anyone? Yeah. So apart from being very prolific in their respective fields, there is one other thing that ties them all together. They were all famously known for keeping personal notes and records of their thoughts, ideas, and musings. For Da Vinci and Einstein, it was a medium to express their creative ideas in engineering, painting, and physics. For Oprah, it was a method to reflect and gain perspective and define goals. For Lady Gaga, it was a method to keep her grounded, especially during her incredible music tours. Today this method has a name. It's called journaling, and it's gaining more and more popularity. Simply, journaling is a process of writing down our thoughts and feelings in order to understand them better. In today's information age, where we are surrounded by our smartphone screens, desktop computers, Instagram reels, and YouTube videos, the process of writing down our thoughts on notebook can really focus our attention. It is a simple process, but it can be an incredibly powerful experience. Why is it so powerful? Well, first, journaling helps us what I call paint a broad picture of reality. You see, when you start writing down your thoughts, you realize that our mind is constantly grappling with limitless information, and there is so much information but limited time and headspace to process it all. And what happens is it paints a narrow and incomplete picture of reality. I'm a loser. I hate that guy. Everything is going bad. Whereas journaling, via the process of writing down our thoughts and ideas, allows for a much more broader and accurate picture of reality to be formed. we get more headspace to actually reflect on our ideas and see what is happening and form our opinions based on that. I'm not a loser. I just made a mistake and I can learn from it. I don't hate that guy. I just disagree with him on some ideas. Everything is not going bad. I have some challenges, but there are good things too that is happening in my life. Second, when we do this process of journaling regularly, we start noticing patterns and triggers which are reoccurring in our lives. And this gives us really invaluable insights into our lives. Now, this alone can be a game changer. But journaling can help us turn these valuable insights into action. Journaling can be a powerful project management tool where the project is our life. Often we have the various dots to the puzzle. Journaling can actually not only connect those dots, but discover more dots. It can stimulate our imagination and spark the creative side of mind. And finally, you don't have to take my word for it. There are countless scientific studies and medical researches that show that people who practice journaling show improved level of productivity, creativity, and greater sense of accomplishment. Journaling has been shown to improve sleep quality and memory. Research has consistently shown that people who practice journaling show low level of blood pressures and reduced level of stress, anxiety, and depression. Now this all sounds very good, but how do we actually do it? What are the processes? Is there any rule? So like most things in life, there are many ways of journaling. If you go on the internet, there is art journaling, visual journaling, bullet journaling, gratitude journaling, stream of consciousness journaling. And like most things in life, it doesn't matter what method you pick. What's important is that you pick a method and do it regularly. For me personally, I do what is called the stream of consciousness journaling, where I just write down whatever thought is currently occupying my mind and reflect upon it. It has helped me immensely. In my personal life and my professional life, there are times when it has helped me understand myself better, control my negative emotions, and help me find real moments of gratitude. It has made a significant impact in many people's personal and professional lives, including mine, and I hope it will have a similar impact in your life. Thank you.
What is an amazing speech. Give a big round of applause for it. All right, so again, we'll just move toward the healthy harmony. So, how many of you take a help of your friends to balance your happiness quotient and your, I would say, the mental well-being? How many of you? Maybe any thought across this? Any thought, like you said.
I just talk to friends about, when there are a lot of stress, so you just talk to them on some other things. You keep your mind away from what's going in your normal life, in your professional thing. So you crack up jokes or you just go back to some things which, gives a peace of your mind, and then you can focus back on the issues or, whatever is going on the other side.
That's really awesome. Give a big round of applause for that. That's how we take a help of our friends, the family members, to balance our happiness quotient. Maybe something. Couple of things we can discuss with our family. Couple of things we cannot discuss with our family, right? And for that, and we discuss with our friends and share it, or maybe crack jokes, as Raj said, right? So that's something we do that. So now we'll move to the another speaker. So before asking speaker to come here, I'll request evaluator Shivam, where is Shivam, to come on stage and talk about the speech objective here.
Good morning, everyone. Today I'll be evaluating Rashmi's speech. She will be attempting her L1 P2, and the purpose of the speech is to understand different writing skills, different type of speech writing, and also delivering a speech with a purpose. So all the best for your speech, Rashmi. Looking forward. Thank you.
I'll just hand over to you in a few seconds. All right, so before inviting Rashmi, Toastmaster Rashmi, I'll talk about she is a enthusiastic traveler and a writer and homemaker, and she is a mother of 2 kids. So over to you, Rashmi. So TM Rashmi, my hiking experience, TM Rashmi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhinit. Famous American author Napoleon Hill says, "In every adversity lies a seed of an equal or greater opportunity." Dear Toastmasters, in coronavirus adversity, I found hiking opportunity. How many of you here have done some hiking or trekking? Oh, many of you have done. So nice to know. My family is always interested in traveling. For us, vacation always means a beach location. Then why did we head to hills and start hiking? First corona wave lockdown restricted our travel. Our active outdoor life had come to an end. We wanted to test our fitness after the lockdown ended. We were searching for some activity which will let us travel, do some sightseeing, and also allows us to do some physical exercise at the same time. Our kids were young. We wanted to stay safe from coronavirus. We did not want to eat outside food or stay in any accommodation. We wanted to go to uncrowded or deserted place where we can remove our face mask and breathe. That's when I read the famous quote by mountaineer John Muir. "Mountains are calling, I must go." While he wanted to go to mountains for his work and study, we wanted to go to hills to load our lungs with some fresh air. Hiking was a newfound travel plus fitness activity. When I started searching nearby hiking places, I was amazed to know that we are surrounded by so many beautiful hills that are covered in greenery and unique rock formations. One fine Saturday morning, we started on our first hike to Mandargiri Hill. We thoroughly enjoyed that small hike. Along with our kids, we have explored 40 hiking places near Bengaluru. While we enjoyed all our hikes, some of them have left lasting impressions in our memory. One such hike was Savandurga. In one section of the hike, I literally felt as if I was out of this world. Unending rock surface, a cool breeze of fog, devoid of any vegetation. I felt as if I was on Mars or some other planet. Another such experience was in Channarayan Durga. View from the fort windows on top of the hill was so amazing. Symmetrical structure of the hills below made me feel as if I was looking at a well-decorated cake. We also had one near-death experience in Harihara Betta hike. It was an unplanned hike on an unmarked trail on a bad weather day. What a deadly combination. We missed our route while heading back from the top. We were stuck on a huge slippery rock surface. There was no way to go down. We had to climb up again to find the right route to go down. To make it worse, wind speed was high and soon it started drizzling. Our toddler son, who was already shivering in cold wind, wanted to go back to our car as soon as possible. He started crying incessantly because he could not understand why we had to climb up again. We had to forcefully carry him up on this steep, smooth and slippery rock. That day, it was a miraculous escape for us. It tested our courage, composure and care for each other. After hiking the hills, we wanted to hike in the Himalayas. So last year, we had been to Manali and we hiked to 2 waterfalls in Himalayan forest. First, we went to a small but very beautiful, picture-perfect waterfall called Sajla Waterfall. It is a hidden gem in the Himalayan forest. Along the route, right from the start till we reached the waterfall, we heard soothing sound of the stream. When we reached the waterfall, there were small shops selling local delicacies. We ate Himachal's famous dish called Siddu and momos, sitting on the chairs just in the middle of the flowing water. It was an amazing experience to eat while listening to the music of the flowing water. Next, we hiked to another waterfall called Jogini Waterfall. The trek trail was steep and narrow. One side, if you missed our step, we would have gone rolling down the valley. The other side, we saw the majestic mountain. When we reached the waterfall, we saw naturally formed multiple rainbows formed by the drizzling drops scattered in the sunshine. The view was totally worth the climb. After our every hike, we have realized that the best view comes after the hardest climb, and those views are worth a lifetime of memories. We continued hiking even after Corona phase was over because we experienced improvement in our fitness. Hiking also helped to reduce our stress and made us happier. We felt hiking was an cardio and resistance exercise. Now, why you also should hike? Famous mountaineer Greg Child says, somewhere between the bottom of the climb and the summit lies the answer to the mystery why we climb. Dear Toastmasters, you have to go through the hardship and happiness of the hike to understand why you should hike. Thank you.
Awesome. What a thundering response, right? Amazing. That's great. Again, I think what an amazing experience. I think you shared your amazing experience and as well as a lot of thoughtful insights. This year I was in Bali and me and my wife is a little healthy and we both thought of seeing the sightseeing, waterfall sightseeing, and that was too deep for us. Me and my wife both planned it to go inside, a bit just downside. When we covered half of the distance, half the depth, we thought of like, we are done. Then the people were coming from depth, right? And they were saying like, it's a very horrible, it's a pretty narrow down. You cannot go. I thought I'll go, but my wife, I taught some tips to my wife, like these are the breathing exercise, you can do it. I know just going down it's a little easy, but coming up it's going to be a little tough for us, right? But of course, that was the horrible hiking experience I had in my life, because we thought of we'll see the sightseeing, but due to not getting more in the physical maintenance and the physical balance, we were not able to see the sightseeing. But that was amazing. That's another call, but definitely next time I'll try to see that. All right. So without any delay, we have a next session called. Second session, which I was talking about, a stable topic, where we'll be talking about the impromptu, and member will be challenged to talk something impromptu about any of the given topic. So before inviting the table topic master, let me give a brief background about him. He's working as a general manager in a payment solution company, and he loves traveling, driving and cooking, and he's very much passionate about the soccer game, right? But personally, I know him. He's a amazing project manager and event manager too. I seen him managing multiple things at once, right? So he keeps coordinating with people. I could remember when I joined and when I was invited for this Toastmaster. Literally, he was waiting outside and he was working as a traffic inspector and giving the hands to me like, this is the place where you have to park your car, here you can come, and now this is how you have to manage, right? So I think he has a great managing skills. He's a great speaker. So without delay, I'll call out our table topic master, Mr. Raj. Sorry, still it's there.
Hey, how are you? Good. Good morning, Toastmasters and guests. Good morning. I keep saying, how are you, till the time you please me with what I want to hear. How are you? Good. All right, wonderful. I was sitting there, the meeting started with a good energy, healthy harmony. Then it went down, then somebody picked it up. Speeches, before I get onto the topics. What a wonderful speech, man. I have been into this club for a year now, from the time it started. I have got the opportunity to hear a couple of good speeches. I can tell you your speech is right there. It's right there. Trust me, it's right there. Most of the senior folks sitting here in the crowd would understand where I'm coming from. Coming to you, your speech was extraordinary. Talking about hiking and all, in my domestic life, I keep doing up and down, not on the trek. So, yeah, that is where. Okay, now I will be your table topic master, just for that tag. We just keep it light and we'll keep it interactive. So, table topic is basically impromptu speaking. It gives you the opportunity to come and use this space, get the confidence of public speaking, looking into the eye of the crowd and saying, I'm here, I have arrived. I want to own this space. Forget about the topic, what you're given. At times, when you come here and you are given a topic, you are blank. You don't know how to start. What space are you going to be in? How are people in the audience going to, react or think? Or what kind of judgment intrigues they will pass on to me. Don't think about all that. Even if you don't know about the topic, choose a couple of words from the topic, make a story from your life, bang, go on, rule the stage. Now, to rule the stage, we just completed the area contest, and previous to that, we have the club contest. So I have the champions of the contest from Whitefield Toastmasters. So I'll first start with the runners-up from the contest, from the club. So put your hands together for Vivek. I would like to call you for the first topic. Hi Vivek. I'll give you the mic. So we'll make it a little bit more interesting. So from numeric 1 to 10, can somebody call out a number? 7. From 1 to 10? 7. That's only one person is allowed. If you call out multiple numbers, he has to speak multiple times. So 7, that's a very hard number. Yeah. You know what I mean, right? The topic for you is, Vivek, describe a moment that changed your perspective on life. Vivek, describe a moment that changed your perspective on life. All yours.
Hi everyone, good morning.
Morning.
So growing up, I was a happy-go-lucky child. So I grew up in a decent family. Did not face any major issues with respect to any financial difficulties or maybe any upbringing difficulties or social difficulties altogether. So I was brought up in a very comfortable situation, and that is how my life has been for a very long period of time. So I grew up in a setup where I had a sibling, I had a comfortable set of parents, I went to education, I did my engineering from a good base school, and then I was supposed to join an MBA college from one of the best universities in India. Right. 1 month before I was about to join the university, this was 18th May 2013, I still remember the date. Right. I met with a horrific accident. I was driving a two-wheeler. I was hit from an Innova from behind. I fell on the road and the Innova went over me. And I was dragged on the road for about 20 meters. Right? It was a near-death experience. Luckily, I was stuck between the tire of the car and the tires didn't go over me. I was just dragged as it is. Suddenly people stopped, there were about 15-20 people, they stopped, they lifted the Innova, they dragged me out. I had a major surgery on the right leg, but nothing happened to me. My helmet was still intact, so nothing happened to me. I came out alive, and within 1.5 months I recovered fully, and I did attend the college as well, even though I had to take a couple of months of break. What did this teach me? And it comes back to the question, how did it change my perspective of life? Right? I always heard this saying, but that day it hit the nail on the head. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And that's what I am today. I think I'm a much stronger individual going through that horrific experience. Thank you, everyone.
That was some perspective of life. The reason I called Vivek, just to set the tone of the table topic sessions. So guests who are here for the first time, you understand, what you need to do when you come on the stage and when you are given a topic. So without further ado, I would like to call the guest next. Sir, please come on the stage. Your good name?
Prakash.
Okay. Since it's health is harmony, you can just take a deep breath. We did a yoga session when you were not here, so it will help you. And I'll give you an easy topic.
Yeah.
Prakash, your topic is, what is the most adventurous thing you have ever done in your life? And what did you learn from it? What is the most adventurous thing you have ever done in your life, and what did you learn from it? Prakash. Hi. All the best.
Hello.
Guys, can we...
Hello everyone. Bear with me. I'm still figuring out how to stand like this or this. So this is my first experience after a long time. So one of the most adventurous thing that suddenly comes into my mind is, like, right after my marriage, I took my wife on a two-wheeler. So might be it feels to me adventurous because after that she never came to my bike, said that you're riding so fast, because I used to like bikes. I used to ride faster. I never used to go in the second gear or third gear. Everywhere I choose like fourth gear I like to go fast. So that felt to me like I took her in my bike, and that was kind of adventurous for me, because after that I never rode a two-wheeler, and I used to always prefer four-wheelers. So what I'm trying to convey here is, yeah, that was an adventurous one, but we have to choose the right adventure. Like if you like something, just give a context to the person that, yeah, you are going to do this, so that it gives a broader picture to the person who we are taking you with. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Talking on his narrative or story, I would just tell you, if you are married, all these adventurous things, do it alone or with friends. Don't do it with your wife. Otherwise, even in your domestic life and responsibilities, it will come and haunt you with other examples. तुम तो ऐसे गाड़ी चलाते हो, तुम तो उड़ा देते हो, you do this, you do that. I'm not talking from my experience, guys. I'm talking from the overall experience. Don't look at me like that. All right? So, without further ado, I would like to call on the next speaker or next person who's going to come and rule the stage. Mohan,
Mukul. I'm bad with names. I remember my boss name when I call him out in the forum, so that's fine. Your topic is, if you could possess a superpower, what would it be and how would you use it? If you could possess a superpower, what would it be and how would you use it? Mukul.
Thank you. Thank you, Raj. So, interesting topic. If I have a superpower, I can do many things, whatever in my mind. So I'll go one by one. I have a intention to improve the entire world in terms of sustainability. This is one of the biggest topic from my heart actually. Education system, or I would say uplift the education whatever we are now. At least if I think of an India perspective, that is one of the things. Hunger, this is one of the challenging, I would say, all over the world. It's not about our third world and etc. If I have a superpower, I'll do focus one of the area to remove the hunger topic, and obviously the financial well-being. I still see all over the world there is a huge gap of that people are still trying to earn a basic earning or basic money to survive their life. I want to improve those areas who are still not at the base level to uplift them. So these are the, I would say, if I have a superpower, I will target all this area. Thank you very much, Toast.
If I had a superpower, if I get a superpower for a day or some time, I would like to light up the villages of India who are in dark. So the sun never sets on them and they can educate themselves, they can live a healthy life. There are around 38.75% of villages in India still who are under complete dark when the sun goes down. So we are very fortunate that we see the light 24/7 in our life. On that note, I would like to move ahead and I would like to call the next person, Monica. Since I have not seen Monica for a long time in the meeting, or I have been coming on and off, I was looking at her and wondering what's her name. Then I had to go in the club, for group and search. I'm sorry for that. So, Monica, on that note, your topic is, do you think social media has brought people closer together or created more distance between individuals? Do you think social media has brought people closer together or created more distance between individuals? Monica.
So good afternoon, everyone. Just bear with my throat. I am not feeling well, but okay. Regarding the topic, yes, I think that social media has bring people closer, because when we were in class 5th or 6th, kind of like we were very, very small, we had some friends which are not like continued for a long time, but now with the help of social media like Facebook, Instagram and all, we are we are not very close to them now also, but we are in touch with them. Like sometimes whenever we upload a photograph, or whenever they are uploading a photograph, we comment, we talk. So I think it's good that we have social media, and the people who are from our childhood, from our office, maybe we are not talking to them but we are talking to them on the social media. They are seeing like what we are doing, we are seeing what they are doing. So in a way we are together, and in a way we are not interfering in their life, so we know who are doing what. So I think this is a best platform that we have now, social media, and it is keeping all the people together. And wherever we want that we don't want to keep in touch with any person, then it is also very easy for us to ignore them. So I think in a way it is good to have social media, and the people are getting together with the social media. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. How many of us are born in the 80s here? You would understand what I'm going to say next. For me, social media has not brought people closer. It has created that distance. Trust me, the distance is immense. It's not about how many of us on a birthday, apart from our own siblings or family members, take that initiative and call up a school friend or college friend or a colleague and say, hey, happy birthday, or hey, great, I heard about this achievement of yours. What we do, if we are too occupied, we write, hey buddy, HBD. I mean, HBD, come on. Or what you do is, trust me, you don't even remember the person's birthday who's next to you. You know, you call him your friend. So what you do, you get a notification early morning at 8 o'clock on Facebook. Oh, and you are not able to see that notification on your screen. It's there. At 12, 12:30 or 1, when you go for lunch and you're scrolling, you see notification from Facebook. You click on that. What you do next? There is a reply radio box which is there. You click on that and type, wishing you a very happy birthday, and a pop-up comes in with an emoji. You put that, gone, done. Absolutely. You don't even see what the response the person gave immediately who's waiting for your, birthday wish. That is what social media has done. When you remember them, when you are in some problem in your life, trust me guys, I have a sibling who was born in 90s, mid-90s. You know what she does? 2 hours in the morning, half an hour in the evening, she takes up the phone, she gives a call to everyone. Everyone in the sense, people whom are close to her. I know it's not possible, but just try this. Trust me, it's going to change a lot of narrative. It's going to change a lot of narrative in your life. Without further ado, I would like to call on the next speaker. There are a lot of role takers here, but since we are short of members here, I would like to invite Toastmaster Avnindra. Avnindra, your topic is, if you could turn your hobby into a career, would you choose to do that? If yes, why? If you could turn your hobby into your career, would you choose to? If yes, why?
Thank you. Thank you, fellow Toastmasters. So, my topic is that would you turn your hobby into career or not? So in my case, this is absolutely true, because when I was a kid, I used to play with a lot of transistors, transformers, coils, wires, So that interest came from one of my uncle's friend. He had a very huge electronic shop. He used to sell television, CRT televisions, and refrigerator, and etc. And he had small repairing shop as well. So I used to go and see how he is soldering the wires, transistors, capacitors, and somehow I got the interest to do same thing in my home. Like when I was playing, I was trying to make some imaginary things. Like I'm just thinking, okay, I'm going to create some transmitter or something like that. So like I was growing, and I used to create some projects, small projects. And after 12th, my father asked, okay, what you want to do? That I said, okay, I want to do engineering. Though I was very premature to understand what is the career at that time, but I went to the college. I learned how to make a VLSI chip and everything. And luckily at that time India was growing and taking the telecommunication and IT at like different stage. And I would say that luckily and I'm proudly, I would say that I'm serving better to the society through my company, enterprises, and designing a very good design architecture for them. And I'm really very happy what I'm doing. And conclusion is that it is very easy to the people, or in my case, yes, it is very easy for me to take my interest into my career, and I would take it till my last breath. Thank you.
If you could turn your hobby into your career. When I was growing up, I've done my schooling mostly from hostel. So there used to be these cultural functions and all, Since I've done my schooling from Ramkrishna Mission, Narendrapur. So sometimes I used to dress up in the police dress, And for that particular week or month, I used to be like a police inside me, Then sometimes I used to dress up like a doctor. They used to give us a theme. Doctor, I could only see my gurus and all those things were there in the ashram and understand. Gradually, when I started to read about them, I said, no, ye mere bas ka nahi hai. Then sometimes I would see some movies and all. I want to become a fighter, jet driver or something. Gradually, as I started to grow up, I knew this is not my cup of tea. Tu business hi kar, baap ka dhanda hai, sambhal le ya khud ka kuch kar le. So that's how it is. So without further ado, I would like to call my next speaker, who is a guest. Sir, could you please come on the stage? Since you are a late entrant, this is the mic for you. So you heard what people are doing. They're given a topic. You need to come and speak here. Just relax. I'll give you an easy one. Okay? What are the benefits of having a strong family value in today's society? What are the benefits of having a strong family value in today's society? Okay, you can take some time, think, and all the best.
So hi all.
Hello.
Myself Avindan, and this is my first Toastmaster meeting. So the topic given to me is what are the benefits of having strong family value in society. So there are definitely some benefits of having strong family value. Like you can get a lot of social benefits, and how can I say, whatever that family is having those skills, you can have that in your friends and outside, and whatever assets, whatever it is, definitely there is some benefit. Apart from that, I don't have much point today. Maybe later on I will definitely get some.
When I was growing up, I used to read a lot about Swami Vivekananda. I idolized my father a lot. One thing he told me when I was growing up: treat each human being exactly the way you want to be treated in life. No matter what positions you hold, no matter what position the other person holds, treat everyone the same way. Adding to that, he said one more thing: treat all the breeding species in this world equally, not only the human being. Whether it is nature, whether it is animal, whether it is human being, you should have the same, narrative or looking at things equally. Everybody is equal. So that is one, value, very strong values which I have. So sometimes if you notice me when I'm talking to you or anyone, a sweeper or a driver, anyone, I treat them exactly the way I want to be treated. I can sit with them, I can talk to them, I can eat with them. So for me, we are all equal in this world. All right. So with that note, I have two more topics, and I would like to call Kevin on the stage. Since Kevin is a pro speaker, I'll give him something. If you had to summarize your life journey in 3 words, what would they be and why? If you have to summarize your life's journey in 3 words, what would they be and why, Kevin?
I think it's not yet time to summarize my life. I hope I will live much longer, and I'm striving for it. So one thing that keeps me going is definitely physical activities. I love doing exercises. Whenever I feel low, I will do. I always said that in the beginning of Toastmasters as well. Plank always helps. So plank is one exercise which will motivate you in life. Try increasing 10 seconds every week. Okay. So I have right now reached 8 minutes of doing plank, and this definitely motivates you. So the whole idea behind why I say this is because when you start doing plank, it will give you that motivation in life. Like, if you can do this, you can do that. Okay, so that is the kind of psychological change that happens. At least that's what I felt. And I would like to progress in this, the fitness area. And and I would also like to explore other things in my life. Like, I love sketching, maybe singing. The only difficulty or, issue that I felt is like how we have Toastmasters. I wish we had clubs for everything. I swear, because that is something where I feel as a community we lack. There are very less clubs for singing, very less clubs for doing sketch works. I know there are clubs called Mellow and all that, but I don't know, the Mellow app itself is not working properly now. So that's a little frustrating. But I'm happy that I at least am part of Toastmasters, and it definitely has brought about a lot of change in my life. With that, back to you.
When I first came to the Toastmasters meeting, the first person I met was Kevin. When I saw him, he was all suited, booted that day in Shobha Dreammakers. That was not for Whitefield Toastmasters. I'm sorry, that was for another club, Speaking and Beyond. When I saw him from a distance, I thought, how would I go and approach him? In general life, I don't hesitate. I can walk up to anybody and talk to them. When I started knowing him, he's one of those guys who has solutions to most of the problems.
and the solutions what he'll provide to you will first bring a smile, make you easy, take you out of that, what do you say, that zone, where you are confused, where you do not know how to start, where to go. He will ease you off. That kind of a guy. So I understand where he's coming from when he's talk about community and all. If down the line you don't see people creating that community, he'll create one. So on that note, before we end the table topic session, I would like to call a speaker, a distinguished Toastmaster. I call him. I look up to him in a lot of ways. He is a person who was a champion from the club. He's a person who also won in the area. So without further ado, I would like to call distinguished Toastmaster Mazahir for the last topic. Mazahir, distinguished Toastmaster Mazahir, your topic is share a personal motto or quote that you live by in your daily life and explain its significance to you. Share a personal motto or quote that you live by in your daily life and explain its significance to you. Distinguished Toastmaster Mazahir. Thank you.
Good afternoon, people.
Good afternoon.
So those of you who were part of my area contest, I use a very personal quote, and that wasn't something that came out because I was prepared for that speech evaluation. Martin Luther King once said, and I quote, "Even if the world would go to pieces tomorrow, I'll still plant my apple tree." It describes that no matter what's going to happen, don't worry about future. Do the right thing and do it today. It doesn't matter. Oh, sometimes we feel in a situation that I don't know what's going to happen. I'm assuming some situation. Is this person going to help me? Is this going to be valuable tomorrow? And so many thoughts. Now it doesn't matter. Do your good and do it today is a quote that I personally live by. The best example that I can relate of this quote in my own life is a time when I was working for my startup. Now I'm not joking. People who have worked with startup, trust me, there is no Saturday or Sunday that happens for you. You wake up in the morning, you make your own breakfast, you have client meetings set up with you, you have no driver, you got to drive on your own, reach before them, prepare everything, come back to your desk in the evening, at home or wherever you are, eat dinner, continuously work until you start making mistake. And I was living every day, Monday to Sunday, hardly taking few breaks possible, and my parents were actually cursing me for doing this because they said, when you're working for the corporate, at least you had that 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 45 minutes or so break in between you can call. But in startup, there's no life. But what it turned, if most of you know Big Basket, the owner, Hari, he stays in Kamnahalli, and I had an opportunity to meet him. How many of you know Future Group? Future Group, Big Bazaar, right? Mr. Bayani. Mr. Bayani's daughter owns 1MG at 1MG Mall. The food hall, it's called food hall basically. So you meet these interesting people and people who've been successful in their life, and when you talk to them, understand what is their idea, they would go back and tell you when they started, they didn't know what was coming their way. But what they were doing is that they were planting that tree every day because they were foreseeing some future possible. Back to you, Raj.
Thanks DTM Mazahir for that wonderful insight. With that, I would like to hand over the stage back to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Avineet.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raj.
What an amazing table topic. I think he brought in a lot of content. He was talking about the equality. He was talking about, the calmness. A lot of things he came across, right? So I loved it. When we talk about the equity, right, it's really important in our life. Do you have any? I was just going through one of the research, and I was looking at the position of a country which is number one in happiness quotient. They have maintained number one. Any idea? Any idea? Which country? Yes. Give a big round of applause for him. consistently from the 6 years, and the Finland has taken a number 1 position in happiness. The reason is they are fully secured about their finances. They are not, socially they are very strong. Coming to the equity and the trust, collaboration, they are well balanced in that space. Amazing infrastructure they have, right? And that's how they have maintained that part. If you'll find corruption and the crime, you'll find very rare in the field. Any idea where India is sitting in happiness space in terms of rank? Yeah, any other guesses? It's 126. It's lower than out of 146. And it's lower than the Bangladesh, Pakistan and China. They are our neighbor country. So we're lower in terms of, comparing to our the native countries. So I think what we need to do is, I was very much inspired with the Raj. He was talking about the equality.
And you know where the meeting is happening,
talk with anybody, and he was talking about whatever I'll give.
Okay, so you can just finish
and
it
that
up.
will come.
So you go from here, there the meeting is happening.
We have to practice to maintain the equality.
Yeah, so you have to go from here and there.
So that's something we have to maintain. So that is all about, that's how in happiness also, when you bring happiness, when I'll smile, you'll smile. When I laugh, you laugh. And that's something, that's how we increase the level of happiness quotient and everything. Alright, so I think that's all about, just maintaining the healthy harmony across wherever you are, whether you are sitting in a conference or whether you are sitting in a club meeting, anywhere in the family also. Behave like a child. Don't take the childish essence from your mind. Always try to behave in that way. When you have a banana, try to keep yourself happy. I have a banana. So that's all about that. So without any delay, now it's a time for evaluation. And evaluation plays a vital role in our any space, right? Be it speeches or anything. It plays a really good role in our life. And there is a quote, is the breakfast, feedback is the breakfast of champions, right? So of course we have to follow that. It's now evaluation round. So our general evaluator and his team will be evaluating this meeting, other aspects of the meeting too, like timing and as well as grammarian and other space as well. So I'll hand over this stage to our fantastic general evaluator, Toastmaster Jayesh. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhinit. So moving on to the evaluation section for today. So all the speakers, remember, evaluators are like your benefactors. So listen to them carefully and take their feedback precisely. As every great speaker is reached to the top of its height by listening, by taking their evaluation seriously and learning from their mistakes. So first I would like to call upon the first evaluator for today's meeting, that's Toastmaster Kevin.
So what a beautiful speech Toastmaster Hitesh on my favorite habit, right? I'm quite sure whatever Hitesh said definitely sinked into our minds. In fact, I personally had this habit of journaling. I think I had this, I always have this OCD issue. So I'll keep writing down just to make sure I don't forget, and it makes us happy as well. Since Ritwis told that, I'm going to continue that habit from today, once again, so that we do not miss out on some things that comes in our mind. That being said, coming to the clarity of the speech, the clarity was very well there. Everyone was able to understand what you were trying to convey. Vocal variety is somewhere you might have lacked a little bit when I say vocal variety, the tone of the way you're putting things across. If you, reduce the tone wherever it's required, increase the tone, it will create a lot of impact. Since the audience was little, less, so they, you have the complete attention of the audience. That's the advantage you had today. Eye contact, you were brilliant at that. You were having very good eye contact with everyone. Gestures, I loved the gestures that you used. Like, you were really, the gestures and what you were saying was communicating with each other. That's how gestures should be. Audience awareness, for sure. Audience, I at least was completely, listening to what you were saying. You had very good comfort level. It was very much evident. You did not have any sort of nervousness. The speech purpose was you have to write a written speech and which has to serve a purpose, right? So that purpose was definitely served. So you wanted to convey the message of journaling to the audience, and that was taken well. Now, just one single observation that I had is, I think you were saying the word hate. It became hit. So maybe you want to just, before, maybe it came out by mistake. It happens. But you can just be careful about that. And apart from that, it was a well-organized and well-delivered speech. Good job. And back to you, January.
Thanks, Toastmaster Kevin, for such a wonderful and detailed evaluation. Next, I would like to call upon the next evaluator for today, that's Toastmaster Shivam.
First of all, great congratulations to you for completing your L1P2. It was a wonderful speech. For audience, the purpose of the speech was to deliver a speech with a purpose and understand different writing styles of a speech. So kudos to you. You really met your task with flying colors. The one thing which really stuck with me and kept me hooked during your entire speech was a little smile you carried throughout your speech. That was really nice. You was with great ease at this stage. You was owning this stage. That was really nice. And the start which you have given to your speech with the thought you have shared about of Napoleon, that was really nice. You brought different thoughts at different point in time that really gives a part to your speech. So that was a really good thing. Structure wise, it was really nice. Content wise, it was really nice. And the similes and all you used with your hand gestures, it was really nice. Like your toddler, he was crying, and then that cake like mountains and all, it was really nice. I really enjoyed it. So these all were great points. You are a great speaker, but I want to give you some suggestions which I thought. First, while you was delivering at one point in time, when you was saying, going to say about Hari Hara breath, you took a long breath, which was very noticeable to everyone. You was flawless other than that, but if you can manage somehow, it is natural, I know, but if you can somehow manage to not show it to people. For example, during my school days, one of my professors used to say that while they used to play kabaddi, they didn't say kabaddi kabaddi, they say kabad kabad, so that they can gather the breath back. So you need to figure out some ways so that if you lose the breath, how you can take it back. Like this also helps instead of putting your hand and like making it noticeable. So this was one thing. Second, adding little bit of drama to your speech. Like you was talking something about Sidhu that you really enjoyed it. Then there was the air which was passing. So that relaxation should be shown on your face. Oh, the wind was passing and I was so relaxed. The food was so amazing and we experienced it. So little bit of drama. Overall, it was a great speech, great body language, great content, great structure. Little bit of improvement and you will be the awesome speaker. I'm waiting for your next speech. Thank you.
Thanks Toastmaster Shivam for this evaluation. So next I would like to call upon my tag team, and first I would like to call upon the timer for today's meeting, Toastmaster Anjani, to present their report.
Hey, hi everyone, I am Anjani. So all the speeches and table topics are well within time. So let me start with prepared speeches. Prepared speech, Toastmaster Ritvis, 5 minutes 40 seconds. Toastmaster Rashmi, 6 minutes 17 seconds. And table topics, pardon me if I got the names wrong. Okay. Toastmaster Vivek, 2 minutes 14 seconds. Toastmaster Prakash, 1 minute 2 seconds. Toastmaster Mukul, 1 minute 34 seconds. Toastmaster Monica, 1 minute 44 seconds. Toastmaster Avinindra, 2 minute 13 seconds. Ainand, 38 seconds. Toastmaster Kevin, 2 minute 11 seconds. Muzahir, 2 minute 15 seconds. Coming to evaluation, Toastmaster Kevin, 2 minute 48 seconds. Shivam, 2 minute 31 seconds. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anjani, for your report. Now I would like to call upon the next, our counter for today's meeting, that is Toastmaster Harshit.
Hello everyone, here is the report. Abhijit uses crutch word 3 times, filler word 1 time, and the filler phases 1 times. Jayesh, general evaluator, uses crutch word 1 time and the filler words 1 time. Anjani, our timer, uses crutch word 2 times and filler words 1 time. And our grammarian uses filler word 1 times. Ritwik, our speaker, uses the filler word only 1 time. He hasn't used any crutch word on the filler phases. Kevin, our evaluator 1, uses crutch word 1 time and the filler word 2 times. Rashmi uses 1 crutch word and 2 pauses. And Shivam, evaluator 2, uses crutch word 4 times. Coming to the table topic section, Raj, our table topic master, use crutch word 1 times, filler word 2 times and filler phases 2 times. Vivek, table topics speaker, uses pause 2 times. And Prakash guest uses crutch word 1 times and filler word 2 times. Mukul uses crutch word 1 times. Monica uses filler word 1 times, phrase words 1 times. Amrendra uses crutch words 4 times and filler word 3 times. And Abhinand guest 2 uses crutch word 1 times. Kevin uses crutch word 3 times, filler word 1 times and filler phases 1 time. And Madair hasn't used any crutch word, filler and phases. Yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harshit. Now I'd like to call upon the last member of tag team, that's the grammarian. So please come on the stage, Toastmaster Avinindra.
Thank you, Toastmaster. What is effective communication? Can anybody help me to say what is effective communication? Okay. So here, if I'm coming on the today's grammarian report, so word of the day, pragmatic, used by 2 times by Toastmaster Abhinit. Thank you. And second part, to hear out of the great uses of the language for the effective communication. Effective communications is coming, like we can achieve from many ways. One is the good uses of the language and word. So here I would say that today we had a great line in our speeches, Toastmaster DTM Mazahir mentioned that even I knew that tomorrow the word would go to the pieces, I would still plant my apple tree. Single iota, actual essence, harmony, equity, journaling, broad pictures of reality, and immensely significant, scattered, hiking, a lot of words we had today. only piece of advice is so, showed, and shown. So we use couple of time interchange the all three form of the verb. So this is my report. Over to you.
Thanks Toastmaster Avnendra for your report. Now I would like to present my report as a general evaluator. So right from the start of the meeting, I think the meeting was almost on time, just 5 minutes late. And just one thing I would like to point out that although most of the members were punctual, but one or two members came late. They arrived late for the meeting, so everyone should focus on their punctuality. Next, coming to Sergeant at Arms Mazahir. So what a wonderful role explanation by Mazahir. He explained it perfectly with great energy. Just one thing, there was no whiteboard, so we can have a whiteboard with the details of the role takers, the theme of the day, the word of the day, so everyone knows what's going on. So next thing, coming to TMOD Abhinit. So what a wonderful theme chosen by you, Abhinit. Health, harmony, wow. And the way you explained it, the way you showcased everything to us was very great. And you kept us engaged throughout the meeting with your theme. Next, coming to the timer, Anjani, so you performed your role great as a first time. Just one suggestion I'd like to give you: you can display the placards properly by raising your hands like fully, so that everyone can see the placards. Coming to next role player, our counter Harshit. So he properly explained his role. All the report names were taken. The good usage as well as the bad usage was shown. So yeah, that's great. Next, coming to grammarian Avnendra. So the purpose of role was properly explained. The bad as well as good usage of grammar was shown by him. The word of the day was properly explained, and it was used by speakers as well. At last, coming to the table topics master Raj. So yeah, he performed a great role in his with a wide variety of topics. Just that maybe topics can be related to the theme as well, but yeah, great variety of topics. And all the guests were also involved everyone was involved today. So yeah, that's my report for today. Next, I'll like to hand it over to Toastmaster Abhinit.
So what an amazing evaluation. I think to the point, whatever he spotted, he spoke that. Nothing else. No mixed masala. I think I loved your evaluation. I think whatever you noticed, I think you brought it. Like maintaining a board there and writing all the content and everything. And that was amazing. Point out. I'll tell you some of the pragmatic approach for basic exercises which you can do it at your workstation. I have seen some of the entrepreneurs and some of the CEOs, they keep doing those exercises when they are in a talk, where they are in a broadcast, or any of the YouTube kind of summit. So what they do, can you show your palm? Yep, yeah. And keep your palm in this way. Join the palms, fingers together. Left and right, yeah. Club it together and push it. Push it a little bit, right? What will happen is, each finger has some senses and it directly connected to the brain. When you feel stressed out and when you are feeling little anxiety also, and when you're not getting a content, try to use this. You will be seeing Elon Musk, Sam Altman, he's the OpenAI CEO. I have seen them keeping their palm in that way. When they talk, they get an idea. In fact, I'm getting some ideas now. I'm doing it. At the same time, I'm getting some ideas. What else I can speak during this healthy harmony session. So these are the exercises we can do at our home. right? And maybe, I think that's the practice. Maybe you'll not get a sense when you will talk with people when you are in talk, but when you will start imbibing those habits, I think you will be able to do that. Whether you are talking to your manager or anybody, you'll get a couple of points right. And it would also relax the brain as well. The second part I wanted to talk to you is when you are in a stressful situation or uncomfort situation, try to ask question why. I think that's the beautiful way, and that's the great way to deep down inside and finding the reason for this. When you I afraid of something, let's say for an example, I don't like water, I don't want getting into the water, right? Why I'm not liking it? When you keep questioning yourself, you get to a root and you find like why am. Is it an illusion or is it an actual existence? And when you find it, it's an illusion, right? We know that this is something is going to appear when I'll come on stage, right? Maybe I'll feel afraid or maybe I'll not get a content to deliver that. Correct? But when you ask question, why? This is the illusion. I have to maintain the same comfort as I'm sitting there. So these are two basic things, because it's a psychological, I would say the key thing which you can practice during your maybe a speech or any of the talks. Why I'm asking this? I think these are the prep work you should be doing before getting into any of the discussions or any of the summit or whatever the presentations and all. I think that these are two things and I wanted to bring it here. I think this is the pragmatic approach of doing this. You will get a quick relaxation and you can get some quick ideas and all. So that's all about it. I think the healthy harmony, it's really important. I think we need to figure out how can we balance our life, how can we balance the physical and the mental well-being in our day-to-day life. Everybody has a stressful situation. Everybody runs through stresses, right? When we go in office, right, and we get a lot of things. But the only intelligence we need to showcase is, we have to showcase like how can, and we have to practice how can we balance these situations so that we can drive our work, our life nicely in any situation. Pain will be temporary with you. Success will not wait, right? So stress, definitely this will come. But the only intelligence we have to showcase is, we have to balance it out by balancing the physical well-being and as well as the mental well-being. That's all about the Toastmaster, I would say the talk. I'll sign off today and I'll hand over this stage to our DTM, Mazahir. Over to you. Thank you.
There are two of them. I can wear both of them. Right, thank you. Can you guys hear me? Yes. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Some people think it's a speaker, it's not. So I'm here as the presiding officer to provide you with some of the important announcement. While I was scrolling through the Instagram and I was uploading Boomerang, there's this guy who came to our club and he was almost a member. Very unfortunate that he had to move to MP. And he's currently there at MP. However, shared a very lovely thought on Instagram. He's saying, I'm getting older, so I can't exercise. Wrong. You're getting older, so you should exercise. Otherwise, you will lose strength, mobility, flexibility, and energy. What a wonderful theme carried by Toastmaster Abhineet. I think he definitely deserves a better round of applause. So there's this thing among boys and men, forgive me the opposite gender if I'm saying this, but when Abhineet was talking about stress at work, all that I could think of smoke. Because these co-workers of mine, whenever they are under super stress situation, and to our knowledge it has worked for them. I don't know if it works for me or not, it worked for them. Coders, the code is not working. Chai sutta is what they want. And maybe after that stressful session break, whatever they did, the code works. Maybe it works for them. And this exercise that Abhineet just taught me, I was actually literally doing it. So I think there is no harm doing this. Another advice that I have on piece of it, I think most of us are working in corporate scenarios. Try and see, we sit for a really long time, even if you're at home, right? See if you can get up maybe after 2 hours or so. I know it's difficult. Sometimes we get too involved in our work situation. See if you can set up an alarm. Try to just get up, put your hand on your desk, do some regular stretches if possible. Not beyond. And there's one more thing that one of my ex-boss, the executive director senior right now at JP, taught me, and he said, try and see if you can use your left hand as much as possible. So this man uses the mouse on his left and the keyboard on his right. Now, you can quote me wrong, I'm not really putting a research over here, but neuroscience always talks about using both part of brain, and it also suggests that we should use both of our hand for a lot of activities, right? Technology has made it easy for all of us. People are driving, those gearless cars nowadays, so we don't really use our left hand as much as we can, but try whenever so possible we can. Is that okay? Yes. All right, cool. So the first thing that I've asked, and before I go ahead with anything, with the round of applause, let me acknowledge the presence of our past theatre director, Toastmaster Akash. Welcome to the club. It's wonderful to see you. Our man is not based out of Bangalore anymore. He is somewhere in Pune and preparing hard for the future studies. However, the moment he came to Bangalore, he knew there's a meeting happening. He mentioned in the morning, and I was really glad. I said, welcome, and it's good to see you. Beginning of the meeting, I was asking, there is something special going to happen next week, Sunday. What it is? Milestone meeting, 50th meeting, 50th milestone meeting. 1 year. Somebody said 1 year. All right, cool. Fun. Okay, what else? Fun.
Recognition.
Keynote speaker, networking. Recognition. Okay, good.
Performances.
Dare to lead. Okay, superb. Somebody's actually reading our posters. Yes. Free food, lunch. Okay. Didn't hear that. All right. So we have our club's 1 year anniversary and a 50th milestone. Right? Thank you so much. Okay, I wish I was like Rashmi, I'll be there. So, in case if you haven't registered for the milestone meeting, please do so. It's taking place on December 10th. The meeting is from 11. We request you to kindly be there by around 10:30 or so we can start our meeting on time. It's happening at 24/7. How many of you have seen Oracle Office, Kadu Bisnali? Oracle Office? Anybody? Most of you? You stay here only, no? You have not seen Oracle Office. Okay. Take a left sometime. Shivam, you haven't seen, have you? No? Okay, have you seen JP Morgan Office? 24/7 Adobe. You know where it is. You'll figure it out. You know where the map is. It just, it's slightly before on the right hand side. Right? So there's a building in the front. We're not doing the meeting over here. So we will not have a meeting at Rohan Vasanta for the next week. There's a milestone meeting, so we're going to do it at a proper Audi. From our club, we will have performances. There will be singing, there will be poetry recitation, and there's much more that's waiting. There's a keynote speech that is happening by a renowned speaker. He's a TEDx speaker. Then we also have a cake cutting ceremony. We will also have the presence of our leader. We will also be recognizing the effort that our club has put in for the last 1 year. So a lot of celebration coming your way. First thing, please register. The link is already in the members group. If not, we'll send it to you again. Talking about the link, the another link that I just posted is the voting link. I hope you guys have voted. With the raise of hand, how many of you did not vote? How many of you did not vote? Mukul did not vote. Kevin, okay, a lot of you did not vote. I request you all to start voting right now so I can collect your feedback for today's meeting, including voting for the best role player. Okay? For our milestone meeting, did not work? Mukul?
Network.
Internet is not. Okay, don't use Jio. This is Jio only, super. And I personally love Jio, but my Jio doesn't work, so I switch my network over here to Airtel. In case if it's not working, I can ask you to probably use somebody's hotspot, somebody who's sitting around you, and see if it can work. Okay, that's the first thing. For the milestone meeting, we need two things. I'm sure some of you must have been already approached by Akshay or Radha or their team as a program manager, asking you if you wish to perform during the milestone meeting. If not, they'll be reaching out to you again, asking you for your nomination. That's the first thing. Second thing, from our club, our very own club, we have the organizing committee, and they're looking for people to help them. Example, Raj is leading as an event chair. Piyush is the registration chair. We have Radha and Akshay who are working as a program chair. We have logistic chair, Shivam and Yashindu. We have PR chair Tanisha, and they need help in their team. So in case if you're looking forward to contribute in any manner, reach out to them. We'll be reaching out to you also, but let us know. Talking about nomination, current executive committee term for July to December 2023 is coming to an end. So December 31st will be the last day for the existing executive committee. I have posted and requested for a message that if you're willing to contribute in any manner possible with the executive committee, please provide your nomination. We have nomination open for all the roles possible. Okay, let us know. That's another thing. Let me now check my phone for anything that I missed. And thank you, Ankit, for sharing that quote. That's done. I'm now going to refresh the screen here. Is there anybody who's yet to vote apart from Mukul, who's taking help from Raj? Anybody who's yet to vote? Not able to vote because of the SIM.
Can we just close your eyes and do raise our hand?
Okay, shall we do that? Is that okay? For the fairness for guests also, is that okay? So what I'm going to do right now, I'll be asking all of you to close your eyes, and I will read the names in the category. So you can raise your hand and then we can count the votes. Is that okay? Okay. I need to ask a non-role player. Okay, I'll ask Akash to come in. You're a role player, so it'll be unfair on you. Akash, if you can please come forward over here, and we will be doing the voting with the raise of hand. You can only vote once, and please close your eyes. If you don't close your eyes, I'll be requesting you to close it. So, may I now request you to close your eyes, please, all of you. Please close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 You heard two amazing speakers. The first one who came, please raise your hand if you would like to vote for speaker number 1, Toastmaster Ritviz. Raise your hand for Toastmaster Ritviz speech. Thank you. Please raise your hand if you'd like to vote for speaker number 2, Toastmaster Rashmi. Speaker number 2, Toastmaster Rashmi. Thank you. Let me raise you. Put your hands down. For these two speakers, there were 2 speech evaluators that you heard. If you'd like to vote for the evaluator number 1, please raise your hand for Toastmaster Kevin. Thank you so much. Let me put your hands down. If you'd like to vote for the evaluator number 2, Toastmaster Shivam, please raise your hand. Thank you so much. Now this is related to the best supporting role player for the tag, as we call them, timer, R-counter and grammarian. To start with, please raise your hand if you would like to vote for our timer, Toastmaster Anjani. Thank you. R-counter, Toastmaster Harshit. Thank you. Grammarian, Toastmaster Avnindra. Thank you so much. Now we'll move on with the category of best role player This is among the top 3: Toastmaster of the Day, General Evaluator, and Table Topic Master. Please raise your hand if you would like to vote for the Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Abhineet. Thank you. Please raise your hand if you would like to vote for General Evaluator, Toastmaster Jayesh. Thank you so much. Please raise your hand if you would like to vote for Table Topic Master, Toastmaster Raj. Thank you. The last category is the best table topic speaker. This is where we're making an exception. For A, we are including guest. B, we are also including if somebody did not qualify based on time. Please raise your hand for speaker number 1 for table topic, Toastmaster Vivek. Table topic speaker number 2, Prakash. Thank you. Number 3, Toastmaster Mukul. Thank you. Table topic speaker number 4, Toastmaster Monica. Thank you. Table topic speaker number 5, Toastmaster Abnindra. Thank you. Table topic speaker number 6, guest Aravindan. Thank you. Table topic speaker number 7, Toastmaster Kevin. Thank you. Table topic speaker number 8, Toastmaster Mazahir. Thank you. Thank you so much. With that, because I have Akash next to me, I'll be asking the winners to come on the stage one by one. So shall we start with the speaker first as a category? Thank you. Yeah, let's have a round of applause, guys. Thank you. The best speaker for today's meeting is speaker number 2, Toastmaster Rashmi. Congratulations. The best speech evaluator for the speech is evaluator number 2, Toastmaster Shivam. Congratulations. Thank you. The best supporting role player among the timer, R counter, and grammarian. The winner is Toastmaster Abnindra. Congratulations, the grammarian. Thank you. Please stand here. The best role player among the top 3 is Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Abhineet. Congratulations. Thank you. And the best table topic speaker. Okay, this is a great. Okay, cool. It's yours truly, Toastmaster Mazahir. There's definitely a cut-through competition here. We'll be asking you to take a picture. Now, including all of us, we will clap for ourselves, but clap for all of us as well. Thank you so much. You guys may take your seat. The certificates will be provided to you. Thank you, Akash. The certificates will be provided to you online. And on that note, I, Zahir, as presiding officer for the Whitefield Toastmaster, officially adjourning the meeting number 49 with the hope of seeing all of you for our meeting number 50.